Hey FLOSSTUBE, it's Leigh from Creatively on Sunday 12th of September with FLOSSTUBE number 92. I just hit a wall. I'm really tired. So I probably will make this a really quick one because I'm just really worn out. And I have been doing a lot today, so like I'm physically just hit a wall, just doing housework and lawns, and like I started doing deep clean of my kitchen, deep clean of my bathroom, and not just a quick once around and everything, and I'm just a bit worn out. And yeah, we are at level 2 here in Wellington, so most of the country, just Auckland is still at level 4 because just managing the Delta outbreak up there. I haven't even checked today to see how many cases there are. I just don't have I haven't had time, but whatever. Hopefully it's all going okay. Yeah, so it's supposed to rain later today. Well, when I woke up this morning, it said it was going to rain in the afternoon, so I got up, well, relatively early, 9 o'clock for my neighbours. I did the side of the lawns. Got them done, and then Judith came around and visited to drop something off, which I'll show you in my stash quisitions. Otherwise, just still be working at home. We go back in, we're allowed back into our office on Monday, with but there's sort of increased caution given that we have, Delta in the country, so we've got to wear masks when you're in public, which includes our lifts and our reception. We're not letting any visitors into our building other than, maintenance workers or for deliveries, but, so yeah, no meetings or what have you. I will go into the office for a couple of days next week, we'll see how it goes, but I'll work from home tomorrow. I usually work from home on Mondays, so I'll carry on like that. Oh, that's hot. Okay, so yeah, it's just a weird space we live in, right? So what else have I done other than get my hair done? So yeah, no greys today. Make the most of it. We're getting quite to it. So I had my hair appointment yesterday, which was nice, and I didn't get my fringe thinned out. And now I'm like, maybe I should have got my fringe thinned out, but unless I change it, I have another hair appointment in 2.5 weeks, so I figure I'll just leave it and get it done then. Anyway, that's enough about my hair and the weather and the COVID, and everyone's doing okay. Just a bit over it, really. I have a finish, yay me. I finally pushed through and I got Turkish tiles done. Now Turkish tiles, and I've lost my little info card. Well, no, I haven't lost it, it's somewhere, I've misplaced it from this bag. So there were 2 projects in this bag and I can't find either of the cards, so I must have taken them out to show you guys. And anyway, Turkish tiles is a pattern by Peppermint Purple. She does a lot of black work. You can find her on, she's her own site, but on Facebook and the interwebs, Peppermint Purple. And she did a stitch along last year. I finally finished it. So I did my own colours. So it's on a mystery 20, I can't remember, 28 count Lugana in a taupey colour. And I changed the 2 blues to 2 blues that suited my taste, and I swapped out the beige colour, which is probably this colour, with an orange that's 920 maybe. Anyway, so yeah, I finally got the bottom row done this week, and I really didn't like stitching this one. I really struggled with it. I think all the lily kind of, I don't love doing black work where there's lots of single little stitches in the middle of nowhere. But anyway, I struggled through. I'm really happy that it's finished. What am I going to do with it? Have no idea. So again, that's Turkish Tiles by Peppermint Purple. and my arms hurt from doing cleaning and lawn mowing and vacuuming, so I can't really lift it up very long. I don't know if I'll get much stitching done today because I have to rest my arms. So I finished, yay! So that took me down to 8 whips, but as I mentioned last week, I was considering a new start. My friend Karen had finished her last oldest whip and wanted to start one of her Nora Corbett's. So I picked up Bella B, this one down here, by Nora Corbett, one of the Bella portraits. So I'm stitching this one. So we got together over Facebook Messenger on Monday evening and did an hour and a half, and then on Friday evening we did another couple of hours. So I've got everything in a little click-clack container, and I'm probably going to make these into little cushions or flat folds. I don't think I'm going to frame them. So I've decided I'm only going to stitch this with Karen when we stitch it together. Otherwise I'd have finished it by now, but that's from 2 evenings stitching. So I started on background, and basically everything in here is beads. There's still floss to go into here, and then I'll be able to start her face soon. So yeah, that is where I'm at with that one. So that's 2 evenings of stitching, so I could definitely finish this in a week if I wanted to, but I'm going to wait and I'm going to stitch it with Karen. So that is where I'm at with Bella Portrait. So that's just on 32 count white linen. And yeah, I'm not going to do a fancy frame or anything. It'll be either I'll frame them into something, like I'll find some small frames and do it myself, or I'll make them into flat folds or cushions or something, I'm not sure. I've got plenty of things that I need to spend lots of money on framing, and these are more being stitched just because they're really pretty and for fun, and I'll just make something cute out of them. So that is a new start. So now I'm back up to 9 whips. So yeah, I went down to 8 though. I was briefly at 8. The other couple of things that I've worked on is I've caught up with my Modern Folk Embroidery Fruit of Plenty 2021 stitch along, which I am stitching with on 40 count Toitoi linen from Country Stitch with DMC 919 and 922. I do love the 900 range it turns out. And 1/2, and I started this in January, and you may recall in August I had a couple of months to catch up and I got caught up, and then I'm fully caught up again. In fact, I'm a bit ahead because I've stitched ahead on both September and July because they're a symmetrical design down the bottom, so I've got a head start. So that is where I'm at. So basically September's this side down the bottom, and got my initials in. All that we've got left is 21 at the bottom when we do the bottom medallions, which are going to be probably something similar to those. So I think it's looking really good. I didn't iron it today again, arms are sore, too much housework, flagging, want to just sit quietly and watch some random shit on TV. So I'm up to date with that. 3 more months to go. I'm kind of hoping that when Jacob releases the mock-up for the 2022 stitch along that I don't love it, because I just don't want to, I need a break. So I don't want to do stitch alongs, I don't think. I mean, I can, you know what, I can print them and do them another time, right? Wait till the end, but yeah, I want to, because I've got 50 projects to start, my intention is for them not to be stitch alongs. Then, since I was on a get caught up kick, maybe I did this last night, back on the Peppermint Purple bandwagon, and this was in the same bag that this was my Peppermint Purple bag. I had both projects in here. So the 2021 Stitch Along Year of Black work, oh wow, which I am just stitching on 18 count antique white linen. I am caught up through this week's pattern. So basically this one, I stitched this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 6 that are caught up last night. You may, if you're stitching this, and notice some of my patterns are in the wrong place. Yes, I got them mixed up. This pattern was supposed to be here, I think, and this one was supposed to be here, but the colours are right. I got it kind of wrong. I had a moment when I was at a stitching meetup. So now that I've come down here, if I feel like doing something repetitive and mindless, I'll start working on the border in black. I might even do some of that while I wait for like the next few weeks to come along. And I still haven't decided if I'm going to do another border around the outside. The suggested border has another quite 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 row sort of Art Deco-ish border, which I'm not sure I'm going to stitch. So we shall see. I might do something different, or I might stitch it, but yeah, I haven't decided yet. So that is all caught up as well. So that's my 2 stitch alongs all caught up, and I finally finished Turkish tiles, which was a stitch along, which I was never caught up. And that is all of my, still being kind of in lockdown, even though we weren't at level 4 anymore, but avoiding people because I don't trust anybody. Stitching. It's been weird, yeah. We're not used to wearing masks and stuff all the time, and when I went into town yesterday for my hair appointment, thinking, oh, it won't be very busy. It was crazy. There were so many people, but probably, I reckon, 95% of people that were wandering around the streets were wearing masks, which, you know, we're encouraged to do. We must wear them inside in public and in retail settings unless you're eating and drinking. And very few people were walking around without masks, and certainly at my hair salon everyone was wearing a mask, and I didn't go into shops and stuff because I didn't need to, but it was a bit weird being around all those people because I got like a little bit, not agoraphobic, but just peoplephobic. It's just, okay, I thought I might go and do a few other things, and I just was a bit overwhelmed by it all, so I decided to get my hair done and then come home. And then on my way home there was a massive traffic delay due to, well, apparently 2 accidents. Judith said that someone actually died, so I don't know whether they died, like maybe they had a heart attack and then had a crash, or died because of the accident, and an elderly gentleman passed away, and the traffic was sort of diverted off of State Highway 2 from for about, I don't even know. I know it took me an extra hour to get home. So by the time I got home, I was a bit kind of over everything. What am I going on about? Okay. That's all my stitching. A couple of things to show you. I haven't bought anything. I've got a few things, a couple of things that are, goodness knows where they are. One of the tracking isn't showing any updates because it says that the tracking label got cancelled, so I don't even know where that is. And the other one's been out and about for 3 weeks, so they'll turn up eventually, right? But until then, I haven't bought anything. But Judith, I did a few weeks ago buy a bag set from Judith, and I'm going to show them. If you're on the New Zealand group or groups where Judith sells bags, I have to give a warning with this. There is no more fabric. She can't make any more of these. But I love it. So Judith dropped it off today, and it is a little bag set. It's a little notion pouch and dragonfly bag, and they are beautiful, and I just loved the fabric, and the inside is a beautiful violet, lavender, purple, and yeah, just the dragonfly zipper pull, and I just had to have it. So I don't know what's going to go in this, but something next year, a project that's going to take a while, so I can enjoy this bag for a long time. Well, of course I can enjoy it for a long time, but yeah, so this lovely little bag set. So Judith's bags are beautiful, so if you have the opportunity to buy one, do. And then, I mentioned that I've never searched on R&R fabric because it's not that easy to get, and anyway, Judith said she had a scrap that she would give me, and it's Patriot's Brew 36 count, and it looks like it originally was for a project, What a Time to Be Alive, and it's enough for a little. I've got a couple of those little samplers from Blackbird that Sian sent me charts for. There's a couple of cute little ones, and one or two with a little border. 1 or 2 could fit on this, so I will not waste this. It will get used. So yay, that was very kind of Judith. Thank you, Judith. Oh, I did get some happy mail. One moment. So I did get a lovely postcard in the mail from Canada and from Heather. And I love getting postcards, and I do always send one back. Sometimes it takes a little bit of a while. Sometimes it takes a bit of a time. But I do look out for nice little postcards. So this was really lovely. So thank you, Heather. And I won't read it out, but she was relatively new to my FLOSSTUBE channel when she sent this. I know that we've messaged a few times on the channel in the comments, but I do enjoy one thing that she said, which was that I seem like a spicy gal and I make her laugh a bit. So that's quite funny. It made me laugh as well. So yes, my leg's spicy. So if anyone's ever watched Michael McIntyre, British comedian, you can look for him on YouTube. If you look up Michael McIntyre, and I think the clip is called, if you look up 5 Spice, it's quite funny. It's nice, clean fun. It's he's just is really good with accents and taking the mickey, and it's a little bit about the spices in the spice cabinet. And there's one that is called 5 Spice, and when I read this, I was like, 5 Spice. I am 5 Spice. So go and watch that if you want a bit of a laugh, because it is quite funny. In fact, I'm going to stop this video and I'm going to go watch it again myself, because that's the kind of weird girl I am. But anyway, thank you, Heather. That made me laugh because I enjoy being called spicy. So yeah. Oh, I just realised, this is the thing with my glasses. These glasses do not, they're kind of like good for doing embroidery, but they're almost too strong for reading. I don't quite need them for reading yet. So, but anyway, on the front, she wrote, this is her. So I didn't even notice that till today. Heather, I know where you are. In the bottom of Alberta. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I enjoy getting mail. Oh, and I can't wait to come to Canada to visit you all. Quite a few Canadian subscribers now, so I would like to visit one day. That would be nice. Imagine if we can get on a plane and go places and not worry about it, but we'll see. Thank you again. Random video. I apologise. Okay, gotta go get edited a little bit because there's definitely some ums and ahs I can take out and some ahs. And I will see you all next week, hopefully with a little more energy. And whatever. Thanks for coming along and watching my FLOSSTUBE. Hope you enjoyed my stitching. Reach out in the comments, and anytime you want to share your stitching with me, send me a message, like email me if you don't have another social media means of sharing your stitching. I love seeing what people are doing and how they finish things and what have you. So you're welcome to send me a picture or two via good old email. So yeah, I will see you all again next week. Yep. Meanwhile, don't let your needles rust. Ciao.